The truth of the matter is that the other party and John McCain don't get it. They don't get what Gabrielle's going through, and they don't get what most of you are going through. They just don't get it. I mean, think about it. John McCain's campaign manager said that this election is not going to be about the issues, it's going to be about personalities. That's a quote. He said it's not going to be about issues, it's going to be about personalities, which probably explains why last night when they were speaking, all these speakers came up, you did not hear a single word about the economy. Now, think about it. Not once did people mention the hardships that folks are going through. Not once did they mention, what are we going to do about keeping jobs here in Ohio? Not once did they mention, what are we doing about all these retirees that are losing their pensions? Not once did they mention, how are we going to make sure that Social Security is there for the next generation? Not once did they mention, how are we going to make college more affordable so that young people aren't taking out $40,000 or $50,000 worth of debt? Not once did they mention, how are we going to make sure that people can stay in their homes? Well, I guess I don't blame them. Because if you don't have any issues to run on, I guess you want it to be all about personality. And if you've got George Bush's track record and John McCain voting 90% of the time in agreement with George Bush, then you probably don't want to talk about issues either. I mean, think about it. This is a man who said that John McCain was proud of the fact that he voted with George Bush 90% of the time. What kind of judgment does that show? How are you going to bring about change if you agree with the incumbent 90% of the time? I don't want to take 10% of a chance on change. He's somebody who said, like George Bush, he thought that the economy had made great progress. He thought that the fundamentals of the economy were sound. Here's somebody who said that, you're middle class until you make $5 million a year. So I don't think that John McCain's a bad man. I think he just does not get it. One of his economic advisors, you'll recall, said that you guys, the only thing you're going through is a mental recession, and that you are a nation of whiners. He repeated this, by the way, yesterday. Said the same thing about whining. Stop whining. I just don't think they understand. They're connecting with what ordinary folks like Gabrielle are going through each and every day.